Y'all, so let's just talk for a moment on how I procrastinate to the very last minute. I do this all the time, and then I kick myself in the butt. Never fails. Y'all, every single week I do this. I wait till the very last minute to get to CVS, and sure enough, I have an extra buck that's due to expire, so I have no choice but to get in store. But I really thought on this particular card that I was good to go until next week. I'm glad I checked because my Care Pass actually expires tomorrow, which is Saturday the 29th, and that's a hot $10 that of course we do not want to let expire. So ended up going to CVS. All I grabbed was just shampoo. Like legit, I'm like, I don't really have time. And I won't say I don't have time. This is the thing. Walgreens been so good to me this week. I'll be like, man, I just want to go back to Walgreens, bleed the store a little bit more. And so while I'm in CVS, all I'm thinking about is all the deals I could be doing at Walgreens and the entire situation. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some CVS. CVS will always be bae, number one in my heart, just because I can legit get out of that store paying zero, absolutely nothing. Extra bucks do cover my tax. So at some point, well, not some point, on some transactions, I could get my out of pocket at like zero. Walgreens, you always end up with something, even though it's pennies on a dollar, but you always end up paying something over at Walgreens just because of how their prices and all that stuff works. But anyway, CVS will always be bae, always number one in my heart. The thing, however, with CVS is that the deals are limited, so you can only do them maybe once, twice, 4 times, just depending on what the deal is, 6 times if it's makeup sometimes. So, you know, it makes it a little hard. And then, too, the CRTs is what makes or break a deal over at CVS. And we can't use CRTs multiple times. So, yeah. And I'm greedy. So, you know, again, Walgreens is sweet. Anyways, I'm not bashing CVS because CVS is always bae. You know what it is? I feel like with CVS, it's great to maintain your stockpile just to make sure you still have, you know, plenty of stock on your basic necessities. But Walgreens allows you just to go in, like go in. That's the difference. Anyways, nonetheless, I ended up going in store, did all the shampoo deals. Well, not all, but I did shampoo deals because I wanted to get in and out the store really quickly. And that's the CRTs that I had. And it just made sense to do that and flip my money on that. So that's what I did. Plus, there is a Epic Beauty deal or some sort going on for CVS. See, y'all, I'm so out of the loop with CVS. I don't know what's going on. But I know that it's been tracking for, I think, the last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever you spend on beauty is tracking to where you get 10% back on that, up to a max of $20. I could be wrong. I'm going to leave Jeanette from CVS Coupons video linked at the end of this video and in the pinned comment. She does break it down and explains exactly what it is and how it works. But if I'm not mistaken, for the last 2 weeks, beauty has been tracking for an Epic Beauty event where you're going to get back 10% of what you purchased in that 2-week span, up to $20. So, picking up hair care, it's going to count towards that. So that's why I went ahead and now, of course, never let your store money expire. If you're like me and you procrastinate, get in store and do the easiest deals. Just the, you know, straightforward, this, that, whatever. Do those deals, or if you don't have the time or the brain cells to work up a deal, then definitely utilize the money that's get ready to expire to buy paper goods, cleaning supplies, grocery items, look for some clearance stuff. You just never want to let your store money expire because, well, it is free money. So, yeah, or better yet, just don't be like me. Don't procrastinate, y'all. I procrastinated all week. I'm not going to lie. Like, every week I was like, okay, I have this span of time to get out and do any couponing. I'm going to go to CVS today. I ended up either at Walgreens or at Kroger buying all the dog food and the entire situation. By the way, my Kroger's did restock on dog food. Let me tell y'all, side note, I went in on Tuesday. Yes, Tuesday, the last day of the sale. The shelves were completely cleared of dog food. Not sure if they're going to be running the dog food on the, you know, new side, the new round of Mega. So I asked, can you go and check and see if they have any more, you know, dog food in the back? Because I knew they got trucked. By the way, you should know what days your store gets trucked. Y'all, this couponing thing, it's a job. Like, I know what days my stores get trucked. So they can't be telling me they ain't got no product. Anyways, so he goes back there. Supposedly he checks. He comes back and he's like, no, there's no more dog food back there and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. The next day, yes, the next day when the new mega event started, I went in store. Sure enough, there's 10 bags of dog food. 10. I want to know where them 10 bags came from. If they didn't have none the night before, where they came from. Where they came from. That's what I want to know. An entire situation. Ask me how many I brought. Ask me. Yep, that many. Anyways, CVS video. So by the way, for you guys that shop at Kroger, by the way, the Benefit dog food is still on the mega buy 5 save 5, and they're priced at $5. $4 coupon makes them $1 each. OMG, I have a ton of these coupons. I do. So I think I'm going to probably go and do a dog food deal over at Dollar General. I've seen that we have a digital coupon there. And we have a 6 off 25. Y'all, this is a CVS video. Why are we talking about Dollar General? If I get to DG tomorrow, I will definitely come back and share that with you guys. But that's my plan. So moving on, let's go ahead and, again, CVS video. I'm shopping last minute because I procrastinated all week long. I have a $10 care pass that was due to expire, or it was due to expire tomorrow. So I wanted to use that. I did try to record in store for you guys, but the music was so loud, so that didn't happen. I'll throw up a little clip where I show you guys how much I had in extra bucks and the coupons and all that I use. I did send all of my CRTs to my cord because once again, I didn't learn my lesson from last time when I did that. So whatever, I did it again. I do like that. Let me throw this in there. I like not having to get in store and print off 30 something CRTs and try to organize to see which ones I'm gonna use and so on. The hard thing about having them all on the cord is that I have to pull up the app and I have to actually go through the app to see what I have versus having them in my hand and I can just quickly, you know what I mean? So I know, real couponing issues, right? Anyways, what Michelle did, she sent all of her CRTs to her cord and she basically just prayed that everything came off at checkout. So yeah, that's how that went. Yeah, so I'll throw a clip up on, if I didn't do it already, of what coupons I used. I don't have my CRTs to show you because they were already sent to the cord. But everything else is pretty much straightforward. So if you have not gotten out and shop yet, you can definitely do these deals because they don't end until Saturday, February the 29th at the close of business. So stop yapping, Michelle. Let's get into the deals that I did. So I ended up doing 2 separate transactions on this account. And then on another account, I did have a $3 beauty buck that was due to expire on Sunday. Now, I know that I will not be getting to CVS on Sunday, so I went ahead and used it and just rolled it onto the Tresemme deal. So with this card here, again, I had my $10 care pass that was due to expire on Saturday. So I did the Tresemme deal, the CoverGirl, and then I picked up a Dawn dish liquid as a filler item, all in one transaction. The Tresemme is priced 2 for $8. On promotion for when you buy 2, you get a $2 extra buck back, and that's a limit of 1. We have $4 off 2 insert coupons, and then I also had a $2.50 CRT off a $8 purchase of Tresemme. On the CoverGirl, they are spend 12 and you get a $5 extra buck, and that's the limit of 1. I utilized $3 off 1 insert coupons, and I had a CRT for $3 off a $12 in cosmetic purchase. And again, the Dawn was my filler item in order to not lose out on any extra bucks, and they're priced at 99 cents. So let's look at the breakdown for that. Now what I always do is I will write down how much I have in store money to spend, extra bucks, beauty bucks, care pass. If I have a Fetch gift card, I'll write that down as well. That is my budget. So for this week on this card, I'm at $23. Then I will also write down each individual deal, giving me the grand total and what I'm going to get back in extra bucks for that deal. Now, based on the amount that I have in store money, based on the denomination that I have in extra bucks, beauty bucks, etc., will determine whether or not I do everything in a single transaction or if I break it up into multiple transactions. Also, based on the CRTs that I have, since sometimes threshold CRTs will kick each other out, I will also factor that in whether or not I'm doing one big transaction or I'm going to do multiple. So today I did 2 separate transactions because of the CRTs that I had. All right, so CoverGirl, $17.97, $9 in manufacturer coupons. I had a 3 off 15 CRT that was specific for CoverGirl. However, that did not apply. My 3 off 12 cosmetic did apply. Not a big deal. It's the same exact math. So that 3 off 15, it'll still be good for next week's deals. Bringing it down to $5.97 and then getting back a $5 extra buck. And it is makeup, so it will count towards beauty. And then on the Tresemme, again, they're 2 for $8. We have an insert coupon for $4 off 2. I had a CRT for $2.50 off a $8 purchase, bringing it down to $1.50 and getting back a $2 extra buck. So everything together, I ended up throwing in the Dawn because of the extra bucks that I had. I had a $5 extra buck and a $3 extra buck for a total of $8. Well, if I would have rolled it in, it would have zeroed my total out. So I decided to go ahead and pick up the Dawn and just pay that difference cash out of pocket. It's dish liquid. We can always use it. So $8.46 minus $8 in extra bucks would be 46 cents cash out of pocket plus my tax, and then getting back a total of $7 in extra bucks. So let's look at the receipt on that. All right, so everything rung up correctly. All of the digital coupons came off with no issues. Manufacturer coupon scan, 46 cents was subtotal. With tax, it was 50 cents. And then I did get back the $2 extra buck for the Tresemme, and then $5 on the CoverGirl, which I then rolled that $2 from the Tresemme onto the second transaction along with my Care Pass. So let's get into that deal. Now this week there is 2 different promotions on Tresemme. The old school bottles are 2 for $8, and then these here are 2 for $10. They're on promotion as well. For when you buy 2, you get a $2 extra buck, and that's the limit of 1. I did utilize the $4 off 2 insert coupon. The Pantene is when you spend 20, you get a $5 extra buck back, and that's the limit of 1 as well. They're on sale 3 for $12, so I picked up 6, and I used 2 of the insert coupons for $5 off 3. Now I did all of these together because of the CRTs that I had. I had a CRT for $4 off a $14 purchase of Pantene, and then I had one for $4 off a $18 purchase of any shampoo, conditioner, or stylers. So putting all this together, it definitely met both thresholds for both CRTs. So let's look at this breakdown. All right, so the Pantene is 24 for all 6. The Tresemme, again, 2 for 10 for a total of $34. I used 2 of the $5 off 3 Pantene insert coupons. I had the 4 off 2 for the Tresemme, and then the 4 off 18 CRT, and the 4 off 14 CRT, bringing me down to $12. And I rolled in the $2 extra buck from the first transaction and my $10 Care Pass, leaving me with 0 out of pocket. Now, in order to use both of those threshold coupons, I had to spend at least $32, and this total was actually $34, so I definitely surpassed that by $2. Let's look at the receipt. All right, so everything rung up correctly. All coupons scanned, digital coupons came off, which was my CRTs, left me at a 0 subtotal. That's what I'm talking about with CVS. Them extra bucks, they are golden when you could get a 0 subtotal. Not mad at that at all. And then I did get back my $5 extra bucks for the Pantene, and then my 2 on the Tresemme. So that is that on that one. And then again, on the other account, I just had a $3 beauty buck that was going to expire. So I just went ahead and picked up the Tresemme, and I wrote my $3 in, and this one here came up to 0 as well. So that is pretty sweet there. And then I did get back the $2 for the Tresemme. And then I also had a $6 beauty buck from last week's deals on this card here. So that is that. Again, guys, if you have extra bucks that are due to expire, you just don't have time to get in store, or you're like me, you just really procrastinated, don't let it expire. Definitely go in and pick up some paper products, cleaning supplies, clearance food, whatever. Don't let your money expire. And again, be better than me. Don't procrastinate, because I did. I really, really did this week. Nonetheless, thanks so very much for watching. Definitely be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And until next time, guys, happy couponing.